So that's the end result, yeah.
Yep. So here's that 45-degree bend that we make with that.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see by the symmetry that they're real close in
Okay,
in
so
how
for
they're made.
a pellet burner, you want to go with the flames going through this. I thought it would be like a big cylinder going vertically high.
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Yeah, and there are other things you can do too. You can have your combustion chamber in one part of the steam generator,
Mm-hmm.
and have the heat actually transfer through another tube and then go down through this and then out and up. And all you need to do is make sure that you have a good draft.
Mm-hmm.
So you're only limited to your imagination as
Okay.
far as how you can do this.
How do you weld these together?
You use a TIG welder.
Okay.
And what I generally do, and we'll take a die grinder with a cutoff wheel, and we'll cut that right there, right it straight across,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll take this one and cut it right there. We'll face
And
them
put 'em
together
together.
like this, and then TIG weld that joint.
Excellent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that is the most time-consuming part of making the generator itself, is making these welds on the center and then the outside. Now the next one we'll cut it here somewhere. We'll cut this one here somewhere, and then do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So that you end up with
and you connect
straight.
you connect there.
Yep.
So you have to bend it, or how do
you
you?
can, if you want, you can take a torch, and that's what we do. What I do here is generally we take a torch and heat this a little bit so that we can get it out away from here, because you have to get in behind here with your TIG torch, and it's a little difficult sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
You know, there are a lot better welders out there than me. I've got, all my skills have come from doing it.
Yeah.
I've not been a welder all my life. I've just been doing most of my welding. I've been doing since I've been working for Tom here. So.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, and we'll
So
see
then
this
you
whole
see,
process.
So you just flip them like this and weld them together. Weld a set in the center, weld a set on the outside, then back to the center, and then back to the outside, and then you go from there.
Okay. Heat exchanger coils.
Here's the one I told you. If you look closely, you can see that these gaps are much bigger than these.
Yeah.
And there's a specification on these gaps, depending on what you use what type of fuel you use as well, and also how big of a fan, how much air you're running past them, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, there are formulas that have been, developed and over the many years that steam has been used.
Yeah.
A lot of theory involved. Tom can tell you more about that than me.
Yeah.
But this is something that Tom figured out we should have for using a wood-fired or pellet-fired boiler.
Okay. Yep. And once again, back to this. This is the bender. 1 1/4 solid shaft has been welded because the other one broke off. And this is just a cheater bar, extender bar over that. Okay.
Alright.
So back to winding.
So what we do here, first I need to go get my glasses on, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pause the picture.